The final round of the regular season, and it promises to be a fantastic evening. Hull KR know that a win would guarantee them a top 2 finish for the first time in the Super League era, and more importantly, a week off in the playoffs next week. For Leeds, well, their playoff hopes rely on favours from elsewhere, but a victory is a must if Leeds is to keep those faint hopes alive. It's round 27 in the Betfred Super League, and we are live at the Soul Group, Craven Park, as Hull KR take on the Leeds Rhinos. Kick-off 8 o'clock tonight. What about the results so far then? Well, a big night for Wigan last night. They wrapped up the League Leaders' Shield with a big win over a much-changed Salford side who had already qualified for the playoffs. Huddersfield ended their season with a win over Castleford. Tonight, Leeds, well, if they win, they're in the top 6. They take on St Helens, and Warrington will be hoping that Hull KR slip up tonight. If they do, the Wolves could stand second if they beat London. All 3 games are live from 8 o'clock on Sky Sports Plus, and the regular season ends tomorrow across the city in Hull as FC take on the Catalan Dragons. Depending on results tonight, the Dragons could still have something to play for. Let's look at the table then. Well, we know for a fact that Wigan are the League Leaders' Shield winners after that win last night. They are top. Hull KR will hope to finish second and will do with a win here tonight. Warrington hoping for a slip-up. Salford and St Helens are guaranteed a playoff spot, though where they'll play next week we're not sure yet. Leeds win and they're in. Leeds and Catalan start the night on the outside looking in. Will their playoff hopes be alive tonight? Right, let's have a look at the teams then. We'll start off with the Robins. They make 3 changes, all of them enforced. Elliot Minchella is suspended. Now Levels failed a HIA elite last week, and Oliver Gildart is injured. Jai Whitbread's back from a ban. Broadbent comes in at fullback, and King is on the bench as Tom Opacek moves into the centres. All eyes once again will be on Mikey Lewis, who's having an outstanding season. He partners Tyrone May in the halves. Litton, King, Luckley and Brown make up the Robins bench. What about Leeds then? Well, Brad Arthur named 16 of the 17 beaten at Wigan last week. David Fusiture's Leeds career ends with him on the sidelines as Lewis Roberts comes in on the wing. That means quite a young, inexperienced back three of Roberts, Edghill and Lum. Croft and Frawley in the house, and Reece Martin lines up in the back row against a team where he will be playing his trade in 2025. James Donaldson, the former Robins player, he makes his final Leeds appearance from the bench. Delighted to say, looking ahead to this great game tonight alongside me, John Wells. John, good evening to you. Who are we looking at tonight? Yeah, good evening, Mark. Well, I think you mentioned Mikey Lewis and how big a season he was having. I think Tyrone May's influence on this Rovers side is equally important. He makes up, of course, 50% of that clutch pairing in the halves. He is a dangerous and unpredictable attacking maverick player. He's also got 13 try assists, so watch out in particular for that aerial threat, those tap backs under those high bombs. Reece Martin, of course, you talked about. This may well be his last appearance in a Leeds Rhinos shirt. He joins his future employers, the Robins, and he'll be wanting to prove that they've made a wise investment in him. But he's got business to do with the Rhinos just now. Yeah, he has indeed. Third meeting of the season. Rovers have won both in round 2 and in round 18. Over 11,000 here tonight. What an atmosphere. What a night it promises to be for the Robins. A win and they're in the top 2. They get a first week of the playoffs off. Can't be underestimated how big it is for this club. Absolutely, yeah. And this is a club who've been making steady, progressive, organic strides both on and off the field. The roster looks impressive. The crowd is fantastic. The atmosphere seems to improve the more and more we've come here to cover these games. And the fireworks just cap it off, don't they? What a brilliant scene, brilliant backdrop. The East Stand is packed. It's been rocking for some time. And this is an expectant crowd now. This is not talking to some fans on the way in. This is not... if things go our way, if we get a bit of luck, we may get in. There is a sense of expectation now amongst these Robins fans that they're going to take this next step in their place in a home semi-final 2 weeks from now. Yeah, Jack Smith is the official in the middle tonight. We are about to get underway. The Robins in the red and white, the change dark strip of the Leeds Rhinos. Leeds have got to win and hope for the best at Leeds. They've just got to take care of their own business. That's got to be the message to both sides tonight. Yeah, absolutely. No mobile phones out there on the field. They've got one job, sole focus,
and that is spoil the Robins party, and then yes, they can go and sit back in the dressing rooms and find out their fate, but it'll be a single-minded approach from the Leeds Rhinos. I personally feel they'll be up against it. I think the Robins are going to go route one. They've lost a bit of their dynamic attacking threat with Niall Evans being out. I think they're going to go straight up the guts here, and they're going to challenge this Rhinos pack straight in that middle third of the field.
Spine-tingling stuff. Give a little respect. Well, there's respect on the Hull KR name, and there'll be even more on it if they're into the semi-finals. The sprinklers are going off. Not too sure what that's about. Down at the end, that Leeds are defending in the first half. A malfunction ahead of kick-off, and Rhys Martin will get us underway. The kick will bounce just outside the 10, and in the end, it's well taken by Lewis, who's called into action pretty quickly. Almost a horror start for the Robins, and I think we've got another sprinkler going off down the other end of the field.
Cameraman who's had to hastily reposition.
Where will the next one be? That's the new stand, the temporary stand behind the post that's full. And that's the popular terrace that's just as full tonight. Robins with first use of the ball. What can they do with it in their opening set as they bring the ball up the middle of the field? But Leeds defensively, so far so good. They were blown away at Wigan last week. And what was also a pretty important fixture is almost a break up the middle from Hadley, who's wrapped up, but he gets a quick play of the ball. Two markers out of position. Here now goes Whitbread, sidestep, Broadbent sidestepping his way forward. Now they'll get the ball away on the last. Lewis is going to send it high. We saw this last week at Lee. A tester, well done with it back by Edgill. He took his medicine, but he did it well.
It's really important. I think he got that first touch was a positive one from Edgill. I have a feeling he'll be facing a few more of those, so that'll give him some great confidence. But I tell you what a shot across the bow in that first setting possession for Hull KR. The Leeds Rhinos were in any doubt where this team were coming. They're not anymore. A quick play the ball, and Parcelli's gone.
Parcell leaving the club at the end of the season. It was announced during the week. As Leeds now finding meters very hard to come by. Big physical start, just as Rovers did last week at Lee. There is an electric atmosphere here. They're going to kick downfield from inside the 20. This should be collected on the full by Ryan Hall. Hall who's going back to the Rhinos in 2025, but he's looking for a 7th grand final and a first with the Robins this season. It's a great atmosphere, isn't it?
Isn't it just? Yeah, it's you said it, it's spine-tingling. It's the best way to describe it. It's loud, it is partisan, it is colourful. And they expect, the Robins fans expect.
They want an early try, and that's not going to come from that pass. A bullet pass, but they had no chance of collecting there, and Leeds scramble their way up to the 30. An early try really would calm any nerves here, but that pass was never on.
No, just, again, force it. And it's not something we've been seeing an awful lot from Robins. They've proven to be a very patient, methodical attacking side. It's the worst thing they could do is go away from that DNA that they've established this season.
Here come Leeds then. Early try for them would liven things up here from their perspective. They have it now. Ackers waits at dummy half. Gets the ball away, taken in by Frawley. 30 out, centre field. A bit of a reshuffle going on in the defensive line. That's a poor pass, and Croft can't take it in. And Leeds come up with an error of their own.
It's just a misguided pass, isn't it? Errors on both sides. You'd probably say that you could forgive them for saying there were nerves on both sides. There's a lot at stake for both teams. We've covered the reasons why.
Leeds get the ball, or give the ball up 30 out from the Robins line.
Numbers in 3, 5, 6. Outfit, head fully in, mate.
This field tonight, the first try, so important.
Shot clock off. Ball by kick. Out.
Here come Rovers then. On the scrum. Parcell at dummy half. Here now. The ball carried forward by Hiku. Sinbin here against Leeds earlier in the campaign. Short pass. Good defence there on Sue's turn back on the 40. Ball works its way back across. There was a shot. Also, Aso Sue was dishing them out last week at Leeds on the end of one there. And here now forward come the Robins. Nice pass to Batchelor. And this is the last tackle. Parcell. Lewis is going to send it high. I think he's pulled his kick there. It's well taken on, then a slip. Edgell at the back, done well to get 5 off his line there. He did really well to gather that kick. It wasn't the greatest kick. Tyrone May just slow to get to his feet after that tackle. Yeah, it's just the slip that's probably cost them 5 or 6 metres. Small margins at this level. They're making the wrong decisions, the Rhinos, though. They're running down blind alleys at the moment. Got to get some structure about their exit sets because it's all too predictable at the moment for the Robins. Ball carried forward in the centre of the field. There's Lewis Roberts. Nets it away. And the ball with Aletsky. Last one for Leeds. Again, meters hard to come by here. They'll need a good kick from Frawley, who's under pressure but floats the kick high. And it's going to be caught by Broadbent on this near side. He will loop the pass in field. And here now the ball carried forward by Burgess. I think Leeds are kicking into a bit of a breeze tonight. They are, yeah. It's going north-south, left-right as you're watching the screen. So in the Rhinos' faces at the moment. There's another scoop from dummy half, and you feel that really is a place that Hull KR are hoping to open up Leeds tonight. Yeah, look, any half-decent play the ball, any half-decent dominant carry, players like this are going off the back of it. Yeah, Parcell wrapped up but gets the ball away. They'll keep it alive, but the slip there from Broadbent, 5 over halfway. He'll get it away now to Lewis, who's hit as he kicked it. Referee's happy to let that play go on, and again Edgell, credit to him, comes up with the ball and he's tackled 20 off his own line. Committed McDonald there? Yeah, I think so, yeah. Leeds working out of their own end of the field. Angled carry. Ball now. That's a better run from Leeds, looking to get to an edge. And that is Newman. Newman, did he run behind his own player? Well, he's going to take the tackle anyway on halfway, but better from Leeds. A little bit more go forward. As now Ackers delivers to Frawley. Here goes Aletsky. He's wrapped up 5 over halfway.
Held. Release 5. Stay.
A nervy opening 7 minutes here at Craven Park. Croft goes high towards the near side. It's going to be gathered on the full by Burgess, and Burgess is quickly tackled, 20 off his own line. Better set from Leeds. Yeah, decent set. Look, started and ended by Riley London off the left wing. Young kid, I thought he was one of the standout players, albeit in defeat at Wigan last week. I think he showed up really well. Good carry to start the set, good kick chase to finish it. Yeah. Leeds have come to try and ruffle the Robins' feathers early on. Up to the 40 they go. Parcell's off again on his bike. Gets the ball away here on the far side. That is Whitbread. He's wrapped up on halfway. Just get the feeling Rovers need to be more alert because Parcell is taking off more often than not at the moment. Here's a high kick now. Another tester for Edgell on his own 10. Again, he makes it look easy. And Edgell, oh, wow! Petter Hiku did not miss.
Lined up and folded. Petter Hiku, he's had an outstanding first season, hasn't he? We know him more as an attacking threat, but I'll tell you what, he's left his mark on Edgell's ribs there.
There is Petter Hiku. Edgell, who made his first start for Leeds here in round 2 at fullback, had a good night that night as well. As the ball is offloaded and Leeds up to the 40 and beyond. Cam Smith tackled in possession. Ball works its way to Frawley. Step off the left foot, trying to work the centre of the field. 40 out.
Goal 5.
Last one, they'll go now to Croft. He's going to send it high. Broadbent waits, 15 off his own line, catches it, has time to look at the runners coming, and almost gets away from one, but is tackled by 2 and 3. And another completed set for the Rhinos.
And it's been a better couple of minutes for the Rhinos, haven't they? I think, you know, the Robins were always going to come out hot. They were going to start fast. They always were on this occasion. I think the Rhinos have weathered it reasonably well.
They have. Here's Parcell again. Maybe caught in two minds there. Looked like he was going to go right. In the end, he went left and probably gave up a few meters there. Tackled on his own 40. Here now the ball carried forward. Lewis just drops it back on the angle for Staunton. No, Tanganoa still with that hamstring problem. Ball's come free, and that's a penalty. Big call. First big call of the night, and it goes the way of Hull Kingston Rovers.
Yeah, Jack Smith's seen something there in the ruck. Matty Staunton has had the ball reefed away. There's an arm in from McDonald. I'll tell you, you see them given either way, but you take them when you offered them. So here we go. What the Robins got first set inside the red zone for the Leeds Rhinos.
Yeah, it is Soaso Su, try scorer in round 2 against the Rhinos. Having a prolific season by his standards. Ball's going left. Here's Lewis, skips away from one. Well, for a second he got one across the chin there, but he plays on. And here now they're powering with Su. He's wrapped up. Good work, Edgell. Underneath the post, Frawley calling for reinforcements to the Leeds left-hand side. The Robins right as we look down. And they're coming right here now with May. Gets it to Broadbent, quick hands. Here's the winger. And tackled in contact there is Burgess. Hiku, 5 out. There's going to be a penalty here, I think. The referee's stepping in. I think he's telling Burgess to get on with it. Newman was entangled in the play of the ball. Here now, the ball works its way to May. He finds Hadley, gets it to Lewis, uses a decoy to create the numbers. Can they get the pass away? Opacek is tackled. Good work from Roberts. Ball's come free, and this time it's a knock-on, and Leeds survive.
Well, I think they've defended that really well. There was an opportunity for it, and then now they've conceded a penalty. Mikey Lewis needs to calm himself down here. He's getting overexcited. I just thought there was maybe a missed opportunity there. Mikey Lewis to hit that wide ball to Ryan Hall. And they've come up with a mistake. So the first position, first real attacking threat has been nullified by what looks like, from our vantage point, a pretty cohesive, pretty connected Leeds Rhinos defensive unit there.
All the talk during the week was that Hull KR would get the job done. Well, the bookmakers were giving Leeds a big start here. It just felt like a night where if Leeds could stick in it for 20 minutes, it could get a little bit sticky, this, both ways. Ball now works its way up over the 40. Good tackle. Leeds have done a good job thus far. 12 on the clock here. Still await the first points. Here's Croft, swings the ball to Aletsky. Aletsky will carry it over the halfway line and tackled. More with Ackers, looking for runners, goes it alone, he's wrapped up. Last one for Leeds then. Frawley in at dummy half, gets it away to Brodie Croft. Croft will stand up the kick, it's a high one, the chasers are coming, Edgell's after it, they let Edgell catch it, and then Leeds catch him. It's play on, referee says the tackle wasn't made, Newman going for the corner, Newman stepping back in, needs to find an offload, and he doesn't. And now, belatedly, the referee has given a penalty for offside, but Hull KR didn't know that at the time. That almost went horribly wrong for the Robins.
Oh, the kicks are being held up in the wind, and it's forcing Jack Broadbent to take a bigger run up, more steps towards it, makes it a genuine challenge.
I think Cameron Smith was offside, wasn't he? Smith was offside as play went on. This was all irrelevant, really. You feel Leeds should have got over the line regardless there.
I'll tell you, yeah, it may have been called back anyway, but if I'm Riley Lum, I'm asking Harry Newman, listen, I'm here on the outside, give me the points, I've got them.
Yeah, well, no points yet. Big night in the Super League. Lee must win against St Helens to wrap up their spot in the 6. Warrington taking on London. Here now is May. Short pass to Batchelor. Batchelor up to the 20. I think the roof will come off here tonight, as and when Rovers get some points. The sooner the better for the majority of the 11,000 here, but for Leeds and their band of fans, they're hoping that they can spoil the party and keep their top six hopes alive. Quick ball here to Hadley. Hadley gets it away. Good read on May. Cross shot out of the line and gets the tackle done, but they're short of numbers. They're running it now. They kick through. Ball picked up and away. Almost Momorowski tried to step through tackles, but Leeds survive again.
Yeah, really good defensive read by Brodie Croft. I'd say there's a responsibility in turn that falls on those outside players, because if there's a quick play the ball off the back of that, they have got to be on the money with their next defensive play, and to date they have been.
Here's Roberts, nowhere for him to go. He's turned back towards his own line. 15 nearly on the clock here. Deadlock yet to be broken. Both sides fighting hard. Goals to be achieved tonight. For Leeds, this could be their last appearance. They could win and still not get in should Lee beat St Helens. But they've got to win first. They're going to run it on the last here. They're getting it out wide. Here now is Lum. Lum cuts back in field. Lum's still going. He's going to be wrapped up, and that's the turnover. Oh, now a penalty for a hit off the ball by Hull KR. So Leeds get a bonus set here.
I tell you, I like what I see from Riley Lum. I think he moves really well. He's a glider, isn't he? Really evasive runner. Yeah, it's Petter Hiku on Harry Newman off the ball. Just takes him out of play more than anything else, but he'll cost his side another set of defensive work to do.
Certainly has. Here's Sangare. Takes a carry. Inside the 30 he goes. Ackers at dummy half. Finds Croft, who gets it away to Smith. Short pass to McDonnell. He's wrapped up. It's outside the 20. Leeds' first real attacking opportunity here. Aletsky steps past one, but he's knocked to the ground. 18 away from the line. Plays it now to Frawley. Frawley to Croft. Croft takes on the line. Short pass to Martin. And it had to be Rhys Martin, the man who will be a Robin in 2025. No big celebration for him, but Leeds are over. And it's Rhys Martin who scores. Hull Kingston Rovers 0, Leeds 4.
Oh, what an opening salvo from the Rhinos. They weathered the early storm from the home side, settled into a rhythm, and proved they are just as capable, just as dangerous. And it all stemmed, didn't it, from that late hit from Petter Hiku, just taking a player out of play. There was no need for him to do it. That reset and gave the Rhinos position. They hit their points, and it's a lovely cushion ball from Brodie Croft, and gives a straight line running Rhys Martin a pretty much clear view to the line. I love the way that Brodie Croft just skips across, engages the defender on the outside of the channel. It's Tyrone May is pulled in, and Hiku cannot close the door before Rhys Martin crosses. Well, that's quietened the crowd.
It has. Rhys Martin with the conversion. As Brad Arthur and co look on. There he is, Brad Arthur, just behind the stanchion there, looking on. He'll be pretty happy with the opening 17.5 minutes here. He'll be happy if this kick goes over. And it's Rhys Martin with a strike. Oh, he's hit the post. He has hit the post. Cannot convert his own try. Now that could be crucial in round about 90 minutes time.
Yeah, absolutely it could, and it's unlike Rhys Martin as well, and he shakes his head in disbelief. He's one of the very best in Super League from the tee, but he opens the scoring, and it was a really well constructed try to hit the points, open the field up, and got it into Brodie Croft hands, the man with most try assists for the Leeds Rhinos.
Spoke to Willie Peters at a kick-off and said it's tonight about how you handle the occasion. How do you feel they are handling it at the moment? They've not come up with a lot in attack, have they? And Leeds are asking them questions.
I think I genuinely, as I said at the start, I think there's some nerves here. They've got to settle into that rhythm. They've got to settle into that process that we have seen so often from them this season. High completion rate, low error rate. They've been brilliant at taking opportunities when they present themselves.
Yeah.
They are going to have to adapt a little bit, aren't they, Mark? I mean, Minchella's that link.
Another penalty.
Oh, dear. Yeah, that's not going to help. Minchella missing, I think, is key. I think he provides that attacking link, doesn't it? Allows the house to play a little bit wider in attack. So there are going to be some adjustments, and Hadley should have adjusted his tackle height there.
They'll be disappointed with that, Dean Hadley. Mr. Reliable comes up with the error. So Hull Rovers on the back foot early on here. Two tight games between the two that the Robins have won both of them earlier in the season. All here now with Leeds looking to double their advantage. Here now is Frawley. Frawley up to the 20 is tackled. Well, the penalty last time led to the try. Leeds are on the front foot again. Here's Rhys Martin. Martin tackled. 11 away from the line. Can Leeds silence this big crowd here tonight? Sangare finds Smith, who finds Croft. Bodies in motion here out the back. Edgell gets it away. Roberts going for the corner. They've got around him. Roberts gets to the ground. Did well.
And again, Croft so dangerous, skipping across players.
Yeah, the ball comes back across to the middle. The Settler on tackle 5. They've got one more, and they're going to come to that left-hand side again. The decoy, Frawley, gets it wide to Martin. Martin with a step, he's gone through the line again, but he's chopped down 5 out. Well, the Rovers' nerves are fraying by the second here. Rhys Martin is causing carnage down this left-hand side.
Yeah, and for every problem that Rhys Martin is dishing out, Brodie Croft, listen, they've got to try and take time away from Brodie Croft. Easier said than done, I know.
A penalty will help. Listen to that roar. It's a roar of relief. I just felt tonight the first try so crucial. And Hull KR could have got on top early on and grind Leeds down, but Leeds have got something to hang on to now.
Well, we've got a game on our hands here. We really have. Because the Leeds are showing their stubborn side. And when in position, their creative side as well.
John Arthur looking on. No score yet at Lee. Warrington in front in their game. All over the 40. Quick play of the ball. There is 10-0. Warrington lead London. But here come the Robins now. Looking to respond. They will respond. Matt Parcell against his former club. Slices through. Relief around Silgrim Craven Park. The Robins are on the board. Best we've seen from them. The penalty at one end leads to the try at the other. Parcell aiming to sign off in style has levelled the scores.
And it's where they've been so ruthless. We saw glimpses of it in the early exchanges this evening. We've seen it all season. Half decent play the ball. An opportunity that just opens up momentarily. And this group, this iteration, this year's Robins are good enough to walk through those doors. It's a great change of angle from Staunton, and he provides the brilliant, softest of passes for Parcell, who's got gas. He's got toe, and he beats 2 defenders to score underneath the sticks. And the home crowd have woken up. I'd say that's a try. That is a response.
No reaction from the Rovers coaching box, but there will be some relief. Parcell, what a signing he has been, and he's laying the law down in that little chat to his teammates. Mikey Lewis, a relatively straightforward assignment, but when such rewards are at stake, even the simplest of kicks become a little bit harder. This to put the Robins in front. Doesn't matter how many they win by, they've just got to win. And that missed kick at the other end for Rhys Martin could be crucial. Lewis makes no mistake from straight in front. And Hull KR are in front for the first time tonight.
Yeah, he wasn't going to make a mistake. He absolutely bulleted that through the uprights. Take another look at this. Change of angle it is from Staunton that completely disrupts that defence. The inside cover from the Rhinos is not quick enough. Not quick enough for that man. Parcell. We've seen him, how good he is, how electric he is from the base of the ruck. I'd say what is even more dangerous in open space, isn't he?
It has been noticeable that that Parcell has played a lot more rugby league than let him in the probably last couple of months of the season.
Yeah, he has. I think it's what he gets. I mean, look, they're both very similar players. They both have that attribute out of dummy half. I think Litton's probably got a little bit more utility value. It's maybe why we see him on the bench. He came on, of course, in the halves last week when Evels went off. But again, here he goes. Half-quick play the ball. He's gone.
Oh, not the best pass that time, but they get it away. Here now is Sue trying to sidestep a couple. Up towards halfway. He's definitely the X-factor tonight so far, Parcell. As the Robins over halfway again. Last one for them. Are they going to go to the sky again? Lewis will hoist it high. Edgell waits. Ball swirling around. Takes it beautifully. Tell you what, he's looked good under the high ball tonight, Alfie Edgell.
No, he's been terrific, hasn't he? He's not panicked. He's looked really composed. And that ball is moving. There is, as we said, a strong north-south breeze here, whipping down the ground.
Move together! Stay top!
Tackle made. 20 away. Leeds, who were in front for a matter of minutes, being pegged back. Can they respond here? Remember, defeat for them, and it is season over, whatever happens elsewhere. Ball now up and over the 40.
Hands away! Stand up, go 5. Pressure,
Ball to Frawley. Kicks downfield. Caught by Burgess. He'll bring it back. Up and over the 20. Still going, tackle 30 away. Still one game to come this weekend in the Super League, final game of the regular season. Well, FC take on the Dragons, who if Lee lose tonight, the Dragons will still be alive tomorrow. Then on Sunday, Leeds against York Valkyrie, 4:30 on Sky Sports Plus, and Saints Wigan, 7 o'clock. There's a break here, and again they're going up the middle. Oh, the kick, Edgell got hands on it, it went backwards, says the referee, much to the angst of the crowd. Well, they made the bust up the middle, the chip over the top. Edgell saves the day again.
Try saver Edgell. Yeah, he's been brilliant. He's been terrific at the back. And that's the latest contribution, latest defence. They've all been defensive contributions, haven't they, from Alfie Edgell? But it was a really significant one. Because Opicic was in space. He had a support runner on the inside. That was a key involvement, key defensive involvement from Edgell from the full-back position.
Yeah, it was. He's not the tallest, but he made himself big and got hands on it. And Jack Smith, right on the spot, said the ball went backwards. They would have loved the second try, but here, going the other way come Leeds. Frawley wrapped up on the halfway line. Ackers waits. Finds Smith, who finds Croft, gets the ball away. Momorowski, nice flick pass. Ball hacked forward on the last. Dealt with at the back. Here comes Broadbent now, returning it up to the 20. This was a neat pass from Momorowski. I think if it had been in front of Roberts, he may have had a chance to run down the touchline. He just had to wait for it a second. It's on a knife edge here.
This is where I think maybe the Robins they're not transitioning Leeds Rhinos from good attack into good defence, and they've been let off there. It's a knock-on. It's a knock-on from Opicic. But you see the ease with which the Robins are making meters, notwithstanding the mistake we've just seen. They're dominant in those collisions.
Rhys Martin's got a bit of blood coming from his eye. You just see it on the screen there. I think he's going to have to get that looked at. He is getting it looked at now. Take more than that to get Rhys Martin off the field. Well, there it is. Bit of a split above the eye.
All in a day's work for Rhys Martin. I think You were talking about Brad Arthur and about how pleased he would be with where Leeds are at the moment. Not obviously scoreline apart, but they performed admirably. I think if he had one message to talk about, we talk about attacking competence and we talk about defensive competence as if those are the two only parts of the game. The transition between those two is the one bit I think the Rhinos haven't got right. Get to an end of a set and then immediately switch mode and start taking meters away from the Robins in possession, because I think that's where, if there's any give at the moment, it's in that middle third of the field.
Brad Arthur said Hitside had to take care of business. It was the same message from Willie Peters as well. A narrow advantage for the Robins as Rhys Martin gets some tape applied. His try gave Leeds the lead early on, but cancelled out by Matt Parcell. You just wonder how vital that Edgell, I say a charge down to the kick, but he blocked the kick, didn't he? But for that, the Robins could be 2 scores in front.
Yeah, I think look, it's already significant, just because it was going to come hot on the heels. That would have been a genuine try-scoring opportunity, and it would have come hot on the heels of Parcell's try. That would have been a huge shift in momentum, in tone of this game, the rhythm with which Hull KR are playing.
Let's see the scores then coming in from elsewhere. Lee in front, must-win night for them. If they win tonight, Leeds and the Dragons cannot make the 6. Warrington, they need a win, and they need some points as well. They're 16 points to the good over London now. So that's the story, all those games on Sky Sports Plus tonight. Ball with Frawley. Tackle from Hadley and King. Ball 20 away. Frawley again finds Croft. Croft gets it away to Momorowski. Momorowski takes on, spins out of one. Finds the ground 15 away. Still tackles left for Leeds here. Are they about to strike the front again? Ball centre field. Good shot goes in there. 15 out from the line. Last tackle here. They're lined up to the left of the post, and that's where they're going with Frawley. Croft out the back. Croft gets it away to Edgell. Edgell dummies, he's gone through, he's going to score! Edgell weaves his way through and scores a try that puts Leeds back in front. The Robins defence busted. Edgell strikes and Leeds lead by 8 points to 6.
Oh, what a brilliant finish. We talked about his defensive attributes. Alfie Edgell, well, take a bow, son. You finished off a brilliant move from the Leeds Rhinos. Brodie Croft, 2 plays before, he wanted his man in Bentley to set up a position in the middle of the field. He was pointing for this, and once Bentley got in position, keep your eyes on the right-hand side of the screen. Brodie Croft, number 6 on his back. Look how late he moves. This is pre-planned. Gets himself into position, provides an outlet for Frawley, and then drops the try-assist pass on a plate for Edgell. It's brilliant stuff. It's pre-planned, it's executed to perfection, and it's all about hiding your key men, your clutch players, your ball players. And Brodie Croft with 2 try assists. The first for Rhys Martin, the second for that man.
Well, Tyrone May would want that tackle back again. Missed the fullback, and he made him pay. Martin, who hit the upright earlier on, is 5 in from touch, so Leeds back in front here. Half an hour gone. This for a 4-point lead. Here's the kick. This time the strike is a clean one. And Rhys Martin adds another 2 points on what will be a pivotal night in the playoff battle. Leeds have edged themselves in front. They need help from elsewhere, but job number 1 is getting the win here, and they've made a great start.
Oh, it looked slick. It looked really slick, didn't it? And Rhys Martin has adjusted his sights from that first conversion attempt that he's pulled, which hit the post. And I'll tell you what, they're growing in confidence, the visitors. Big games, big occasions, big crowd. It's the big name players, isn't it, come to the fore, and Brodie Croft has had his fingerprints all over everything good that the Leeds Rhinos have done in attack.
Well, he's outplaying Mikey Lewis and Tyrone May at the moment, that is for sure. Oh, big shot goes in from Staunton. The Robins would like to be at least level at half-time. First job is stop Leeds going forward. 13 off the line. Tackles like this will help.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. Good connection on the big man.
Last one here. Croft is looking for a 40-20. He's got the ball in the air. Broadbent as well. Catches it on the full. Made that look easy.
Yeah, it did, and covered a lot of ground as well to get there, because Ryan Hall thought for a second it may fall to him to retrieve that ball, but he's moved really well across the ground as Broadbent. Not played an awful lot this year, not played an awful lot fullback for the Robins. He's doing a good job here.
Yeah. Ball middle of the field. Here come the Robins as Jack Brown is making his way into the field of play. Former black and whites man. Ball short here and carried up towards halfway. That's a nice carry. Rovers just need to spend some time down the other end of the field. They've rarely been down that end. Here's Hadley, gets the ball away. Last one for Hull KR. Lewis, kick pressure, sends it high. This is the highest tonight. May up against Edgell. Edgell comes up with the ball again. Wow. Great work from the young fullback.
Yeah, he's done brilliantly so far, and that's as close as Hull KR have got. We talked about Tyrone May and that threat. That telepathic communication between Mikey Lewis and Tyrone May, the bomb and the kick chase. He's been dangerous all year. Matt Moylan's still having nightmares, I'm hearing, about his performance last week in the air.
Yeah, here's Newman. Leeds will be... Oh, ball's come free. It's a penalty. A penalty conceded by Hull KR. Leeds will be thinking, if we get another score, this place will be silent at half-time.
Well, the one thing the Robins cannot afford to do is panic or change the way they play any more than they had to do with the absence of a couple of key players in Minchella and Evalds. But listen, give credit where credit's due. I think the Rhinos have defended admirably, and when they've got themselves to points on the field, they've executed. They haven't had much time down here. They've made it count.
They have. That's a good carry. First up from Lasoni. Gets it away now. Here's Frawley. Gets it to Martin. Martin, he was a decoy runner. Maybe the pass was on. He's still looking to get it away. May just clamps hold of the ball. Nervy moments for the Robins. Here's Cam Smith. Gets it away. Ball back on the angle. Bentley scrambling his way forward. Still half of this set remaining. O'Connor's into the action now. Gets it away. Finds Croft. Kicks in behind. Awkward bounce, but Hall has been there, seen there and done it. And Hall, a cool head in a hotbed of rugby league action.
It's brilliant work from Hall. He was neither attached to the line nor sat completely ready to receive a regulation kick. He was sat in the pocket exactly where he should be, and that's hundreds of games of first-grade experience there.
Yeah. Here's Brown, whose first real interaction was to give away that penalty for the ball steal. Now he's carrying forward, and he'll play it here. And now forward goes Hadley. Now it's the Robins who are finding meters hard to come by. Can they rustle up a big kick here? Lewis going for the 40-20. That's not a bad effort. That is not a bad effort. He needed a bounce. If that kicks on, he gets the 40-20. Lewis Roberts, a lucky boy there.
Yeah, it would have been nothing he could have done about it, Roberts. I mean, the ball really carried, didn't it, on the breeze? And now they've got to back it up. They've got the position of the Robins. They didn't get the repeat set. They didn't get the 40-20. This is the next best opportunity. Close up that defensive line and really apply some pressure.
To be fair, Leeds, and I'm saying this not wanting to put the kiss of death on it, they've been pretty good, haven't they, coming out of their own end so far?
Yeah, they have. I think they struggled for meters early on, didn't they? But I think once they've found the rhythm, it's about structure it.
Yeah, they
on
go
exit
again.
sets, and I think they've done really well.
Yeah, Edgell involved again, looking for the offload off Martin. Well, Rhys Martin is showing Hull KR exactly why they want him for next season. Good start for him. Ball on the last. Frawley steps away from one potential kick pressure, hoists it high. Again, Broadbent will come. Falls on his backside as he picks it up, and he eventually fights his way up towards the 30. Big 4 minutes here. Try either way. Could well have a decisive impact on this match.
Well, Leeds have worked themselves into a brilliant position. They've had two opportunities to attack OKR's line, and they've come away with 2 tries. I mean, that's about as good as it gets against the best defence in Super League.
Yeah. Here is Hall looking to put some beef into the go forward. He gets a good play of the ball. Here's Parcell. Gets it to Hadley. Run around. He's held it. He's held it. He did well. Thought for a second he'd put it on the grass. Last one. Almost too quick for their own good there. As Lewis goes high. Edgel's coming across to the sideline. Oh, he's dropped it. He's dropped it. It's a try. Oh, disaster for Alfie Edgel. And if Petter Hiku is onside, this is going to be a try. What's the call on field? Is that a season-defining moment? Let's find out from the video referee.
Okay, it's tackle 5. We have a live call of try. Checking onside, offside, then into the grounding. Pause the ball on the foot. Okay, at this point, everyone apart from Jack Brown in the middle of the pitch is onside. So we can run it through, see what involvement Jack Brown has. The lead chasers at the minute are onside, and Jack Brown is well outside the 10, so we can play on to this point. The ball is then lost backwards. Can't quite see the grounding on that. And Hiku then grounds the ball. I've viewed the angles I need. I've made my decision.
Wow. Rugby league can be a cruel, cruel sport. Alfie Edgel, the hero at one end, is the villain at the other. His error under a steepling high kick is pounced upon by the Robins. A huge 4 minutes before the break, and Hull KR got a massive, massive try.
Oh, and just at the right time. It was a wicked bomb from Mikey Lewis, and it moved in the air, and it's the first mistake. It's the first mistake from Alfie Edgel. But at this level and at this time of the season, you're going to get punished, and Hiku's rewarded for chasing lost causes. He comes up with his 15th try of the season. Mikey Lewis with his 23rd, can you believe it, try assist. And what a time to level the scores. Now, we talked about off the tee, Mark. Mikey Lewis is a pretty competent kicker as well. How important these 2 points, these conversion attempts.
This for the lead. Silence here at the Sewell Group Craven Park as the kick on its way, not good enough, just pulled it to the right, but they would have taken that. There didn't look to be an awful lot on for Hull Kingston Rovers with 2 minutes to go to the break. We are all level. Edgel couldn't take the high kick. Hiku was there to pounce.
Yeah, when you see a player stretch his arms out the last minute, it's an indicator the ball's moved. It's moved in the air, it's moved on the breeze, it's moved late. And I feel I've a great deal of sympathy for Alfie Edgel, who's been outstanding in this first 40 minutes. He's not having just to contend with Hooves chasing him down.
That's a great catch on the restart. Really good catch from Ryan Hall.
You're just proving both ends of the field. It's not straightforward, is it, with the weather conditions as they are?
It's a blustery old night, isn't it? It's mist around. It's real playoff weather. Well, it's not quite playoffs, but it's not far away. And now Leeds have conceded a penalty here. Oh, no, they haven't. Yeah, they have. My bad. Referee's stopping the clock here. What's the word with someone here? I'm not sure what happened here, if I'm honest, John.
Well, Lewis is on the floor, and I think it's a...
Oh, wow. Now...
Well, Lewis hasn't helped himself there. Mikey Lewis hasn't helped himself there. There's a leg that looks to have gone above the horizontal, which is where the penalty would come from. And I don't know whether Mikey Lewis was trying to protect some part of his body, but he's put himself in an awkward position.
And that is what the video referee has just said. It's a penalty, but he felt that Mikey Lewis put himself in that position. So it is only a penalty. But with less than 90 seconds left in the half, and Lewis is fit and able to carry on.
Yeah, just look at Lewis's head movement here. Oh, jeez.
On his foot, lads. Go.
Well, they've got time of Hull KR.
They have.
It's absolutely imperative from the Rhinos' point of view. They keep a squeaky clean set of defence here.
Come, hands away!
Here's Hadley, gets it away, ball driven in. Half the set gone. Would they even consider a one-pointer from close range? Here's May, puts the brakes on. Bentley's all over him. Tackle made. They're not really gone anywhere here yet. Can they attack to that left-hand side? Here now they're just trundling it forward. They're in striking distance, and Lewis is back in the pocket here. I think they're going to take a shoulder one. Drop goal could be on here for the lead. Pressure on Lewis. Steps past one. Steps past two. Needs to get the ball away. Didn't. It was knocked on. Well, they set up for the one-pointer, but Leeds, credit to them, got the pressure on. They knew what was coming, and it looks like we're going to be level going in at half-time.
Yeah, it was one Leeds, but I think it was Brodie Croft, opposition half-back, spotted the threat, realised what was going on.
Well, for anyone that thought this was going to be a stroll in the park for Hull Kingston Rovers tonight, think again. Leeds have come to play. They need to win to keep their hopes alive. Rhys Martin's early try gave the Rhinos the lead, but crucially his kick hit the post. Parcell responded for the home side before Edgell's try put Leeds in front, but then Edgell's error, pounced upon by Hiku, means at half-time here, it's all to play for. Hull Kingston Rovers 10, Leeds Rhinos 10.
Can they reach the summit again? A chance to climb to the top of the Betfred Super League. So many tight games. I am shit.
Luque with a drop goal! He has kicked it, Luque!
Lee Mossop has got the try that could have sent Salford to Old Trafford.
I don't know how we did it. Honestly, don't know how we did it.
Mikey Lewis, little chip kick over the top. He's scoring the try. A classic. We're getting on the bus to Old Trafford at this rate. Tompkins! Sam Tompkins taken the Catalan Dragon to Old Trafford. This is more than just a game.
What a regular season it has been, and the real fun is yet to begin next weekend. Friday, September the 27th, Eliminator 1, 7:30 on Sky Sports Plus, and on Saturday it's Eliminator 2, 5 o'clock on Sky Sports Plus. But who will be in the top 6 and involved in those two elimination games? Well, Hull KR will be hoping that it's not them. They're hoping for a week off. As it stands, a draw would be good enough to get them second. It's 10 points apiece. Hiku's late try levels things up at the break. Hull KR 10, Leeds Rhinos 10. What's happening elsewhere? Because this will have a huge impact on what happens here. And it's not good news for the Rhinos, because the Lee Leopards lead St Helens by 12 points to 0 at half-time. Lee win. They're in the top 6. And Warrington, hoping that Rovers do slip up here, well, they're taking care of business against the London Broncos. They lead by 26 points to 0. An intriguing first 40 minutes, John Wells, that swung one way then the other.
Yeah, it did. A bright start from the home side in front of a packed-out crowd, but first blood drawn by the Leeds Rhinos, and it was Brodie Croft at the heart of things, skipping across players, involving edges, making players feel uncomfortable, and then an arrow straight line from Rhys Martin to open the scoring, a score that he could not convert. And really, you look back at that, as we are 10 points apiece, that's a significant miss for a man of his calibre. The Robins didn't take long to strike back. Half break, Parcell, Quicksilver covers the ground, scores underneath the sticks, and this try was converted by Mikey Lewis. Brilliant work in the build-up from Matty Staunton. Great finish from Parcell. Then, just before the half-hour mark, it was Croft at it again. Moved himself late across the line and gave Matt Frawley, the first-up receiver, an outlet. Then Alfie Edgill, when he got the ball, still had some work to do, the young fullback, who I think has been outstanding for 95% of this first 40 minutes. He put Leeds back in front on 29 minutes. But then 5 minutes later, the response, which means we are tied up, and it is the other 5% of Alfie Edgell, unfortunately. And it was a wind-assisted kick from Mikey Lewis. Just escapes the clutches of Alfie Edgell, bounces the wrong way, and Petter Hiku scores the try. Mikey Lewis unable to convert. That one was from a little bit further out, and that's why we are locked up, tight as a drum, 10 apiece.
Yeah, it is all to play for here. Let's have a look at the tail of the tape then in terms of the stats. Leeds having more of the possession. Look at that, 94% from Leeds in terms of completed sets. Not a lot in the other stats. Maybe the missed tackles.
Yeah, missed tackles and errors Willie Peters will not be happy about. Completion rate's about where it is, but that is fantastic. 17 out of 18 sets for the Rhinos.
It is indeed. All to play for then. Hull KR against the Leeds Rhinos. Can Leeds get the win? They'll need help from elsewhere if they're going to make the top 6. A big crowd here, over 11,000 in. It's a nervy old half-time. The second half is next, live on Sky Sports.
Stanley going for the line. Try It's how tough these players are.
Hot on the heels of glory here.
Leeds are right on the line.
Going for the line to win it for St Helens.
So here's a player who can make inroads.
Look at the emotion pour out of those players. And destiny awaits the York Valkyrie.
We're at the semi-final stage of the Women's Super League. We're down to the final 4, but who will become the new champions of the Women's Super League? Will it be the Leeds Rhinos? They entertain the champions York in the opening semi-final, 4:30 on Sky Sports Plus. Saints, well, they're chasing the treble, already won the League Leaders' Shield and the Challenge Cup. Can they get one over their near rivals, the Wigan Warriors, and take their place in the final? That's 7 o'clock, Sky Sports Plus on Sunday afternoon. 2 crackers to look forward to there. We've got a pretty intense second half coming here. Hull Kingston Rovers 10, Leeds Rhinos 10. The Robins striking just before the break to maybe calm the nerves at half-time. They need to win. Warrington are taking care of business elsewhere, John Wells. Hull KR have got to get the victory here.
Yeah, you would say it's massively important just to rubber stamp, to frank the form that they've shown this season, to falter leading into the knockout rounds. And of course, the difference between a win and a loss is a week off and a home semi-final. Yes, they'll still play at home if they come unstuck here at the hands of the Rhinos tonight, but it will be next week, no rest, and it will be an elimination semi-final.
Although Leeds fans look pretty glum, and that's probably not due to the performance here, but due to the score at Lee. Lee 12-0 to the good. Lee win, they're in the 6. Leeds and Catalans are done, so they need favours from elsewhere. Leeds have been pretty good so far. They will have heard that score at half-time. Do you think that could have any impact? What happens second half here?
No, well, they can't let any of that outside noise in. They've got to concentrate and take control of what they can do, and that is dispatch the home side in front of them tonight. They've done a damn good job of it for 40 minutes. I expect a response from the Robins. We've not seen much of the big men, have we? The stand-up guys, Tyrone May, Mikey Lewis, in those key attacking positions. They've had relatively quiet first 40 minutes, the pair of them.
They have. Teams out for the second half here. 40 minutes away potentially from Hull KR gaining a first top 2 finish in the Super League era. Or will Leeds cause an upset and gate crash the top 6? All will be revealed over the next 40 minutes. We're live from Sewell Group Craven Park. Hull KR against Leeds. We're ready to roll. The players are ready to roll. What will come out of this next hour or so? Can the Robins take care of business? Lewis's kick high on the wind, and the ball caught by Frawley, and the tackle made. And I think there'll have been a lot of talk in that dressing room at half-time, John, certainly from Hull KR's point of view, about maybe upping the intensity, getting Leeds on the back foot, knocking them out of their rhythm.
Yeah, I think so, because when they have got into position, they've been ruthless. They've been really clinical, not something that you could attribute to Leeds Rhinos in general across the season. I think they've left plenty of points on the field in 2024. Not tonight. They've been really, really clinical.
Short pass there, fired into the midriff, and tackle made. 35 out from the line. Well, I hang on to that nice flick pass. And Leeds on the last one are up towards the halfway line, and they're looking to Croft under pressure, floats the kick high. It's going to be caught on the full. I thought initially first half that Leeds were running into the wind. I think it's a swirling wind now, John. I think it's blowing here, there and everywhere at the minute.
Yeah, the general direction will now be in favour of the Rhinos, but you're right. There's a
I just look at the way the kickoffs have held up, but anyway.
We're looking at flags and all sorts here. Yeah, look, let's call them challenging conditions for anybody who's on the receiving end of a kick.
Yeah. There you go. That's where you need to go, John, for your fries at the end of the game.
I'm already in. I'm on good.
Robins 30 off their line. An offload that didn't lead to a great deal there. They wanted a penalty. They get the ball away this time. Opacek will carry it forward. Okay, I just need to settle down a little bit here, you feel. They're getting a little bit nervous. Lewis kicks downfield. Edgell under it, catches it nicely. Trying to banish that error at the end of the first half. And there he is, safe and sound. Edgell. The ball 40 off the line. Can Leeds get back in front? If they do, they pile the pressure back on the toes of those in red and white.
That's 3 good carries as well from the 3 young lads, Edgell, Roberts and Lump.
Yeah, here's Bentley, tried to get away, he's lost it. He's lost it. So the first error, we complimented their completion rate in the first half. They've come up with an error inside the opening 3 minutes.
Yeah, Bentley in the act of skipping across, he looked like he maybe tried to go for a late offload there and try and keep that ball alive, but it's not worked out for him. The set was started really well. Edgell catching on the front foot, ball holding up in the wind. Then came Roberts with a really strong carry. Then came Riley Lump, taking some of the workload away from these forwards who've been tireless in the first 40 minutes.
Ball now here in the hands of Lewis, turns it back. Opacek carries. Recalled to the starting lineup tonight in absence of Gildar. And now they go inside the 40. 3 Leeds players in at the tackle. All played correctly here now is Hadley. Just drops the ball back on the angle. Nice carry there from Brown. Brown is just pushed back a metre or so. Here's Hadley again. Finds May, who gets it to Lewis. Lewis probing. Good tackle from Croft. Ball now works its way back into the middle. May finds Hadley, such a key player. Tries to step way through. He was looking to offload. There was no support there for Hadley. It was on as well, the pass. 5th tackle, last one here for the Robins. Which way do they go? They go down the short side here. They're going out the back to Hiku. Hiku can't find an offload, and Leeds defence holds good.
Right, it's not a bad option, but Mikey Lewis is blowing up the inside of the field. I think he felt there was something on, if not a try-scoring opportunity, a chance to put some pressure, maybe earn a repeat set, roll the ball in.
Leeds, this is a big set for them. Coming out of their own 10-metre line. And the Robins, who were so good, so tenacious in defence last week, are piling the pressure on here. Ball now, still inside the 10, another big shot goes in. 3 tackles. They've gone forward about 2 metres. Now slow to get to his feet. Here's Harry Newman, who is holding his head here. And the fans are not happy, but this will probably be getting looked at as we speak. We hope Harry Newman is okay.
It's a slap from Brown, and then Parcell, I think it's with the actions of Brown, Jack Brown, it's a slap in right arm. This will be penalised, I think.
No, I think they're going to play on. They're going to play on. Referee has had a look at it upstairs.
Okay,
Chris Kendall.
Playoff rules come a week early.
That pass was a flat one. Leeds up to the 20 and a quick play of the ball. Good work, O'Connor.
Rescued the set, O'Connor.
Yeah.
That's great work, that.
Well, he's getting pushed back, but those 10 metres he's earned before that, invaluable. Now Leeds need a good kick. They need a good kick. Croft got it's a horror pass. He might have to run this. He might have to run it, and they're going to get it to Frawley. Frawley holds it out. Still the last tackle. Look, this is Harlem Globetrotters stuff here from Leeds, who are going to be tackled 20 off their own line.
Wow.
Hull KR squeezing the life out of Leeds, who couldn't find a kick.
Now this is a moment. What a moment in the context of this game. Straight handover, caught in possession. It's a terrible ball. That from dummy half, that ruins Croft's opportunity, and they're straight on the attack now, Hull KR.
Can they capitalise? Can Leeds hang on? Brad Arthur looks on. His side are being tested here. 10 out from the line. A full set in the tank for the Robins. Here goes May. May trying to slice through. McDonald grabs him by the scruff of the collar and holds him up 2 metres out from the line. Parcell at dummy half. Set restart. So 6 more for the Robins. Here now is Lewis. Well met by Bentley. Ball now goes to Hadley. Turns it back on the angle. Powered forward. Their centre field. Options all around here. Hadley is coming to the left. Hadley is the decoy. Just Soaso Su pounds it forward. 2 out. Leeds, to be fair, holding on pretty confidently. Well, there's a big line spread to the right, but they're coming left. They're coming left with Lewis. Lewis gets it away! Oh, Kingston Rovers are in! Opacek scores! The defensive effort from Hull Kingston Rovers pays dividends. Lewis with a call down the short side, and Opacek does the rest.
And he called it Mikey Lewis. He knew that he was going to be under intense pressure from Brodie Croft. Brodie Croft has given him no space all evening. He said, I'm going to get you this time. And it all stems from that horror pass from Harry Newman, who overcooked it to Brodie Croft, couldn't get the kick away. They were caught in possession. Riley Lum goes back midfield, but the Robins defence were alive to that. And then Mikey Lewis has called this. Brodie Croft, Momorowski rush up. Mikey Lewis steps back inside, and then Tom Opacek, I tell you what, right place, right time.
You mentioned a pass in the Leeds set. What about the pass from Parcell? Because that is on the money. It allows Lewis to get on the outside edge of his man.
Yeah, played before he did it as well. It was 20 metres from dummy half. Cannoned and accurate. And then the play after provides another beauty for Mikey Lewis, allows the footwork to do the rest. It was Momorowski who came out of the line. As Momorowski and Brodie Croft have obviously decided between them on that side, we are giving this playmaker, this man of steel elect, in my opinion, no time to operate. Well, I'll tell you what, doesn't matter, but it's too good. Too good.
Is a huge kick. We saw Reece Martin hit the post from a very similar position in the first half. Lewis is lining this up. Needs to compose himself here. This for a 6-point lead. Elsewhere, Warrington taking care of business. So if Hull KR slip up tonight, they won't be in the top 2, but they've nudged themselves back in front for the 2nd time tonight. Can Lewis add a hugely important 2 points? Strikes it wide. That was not a confident strike. And on a night where points are at a premium, that was not a good kick.
Stabbed at it, but let's not take away from the brilliance. Moves on the pass to get on the outside of Momirovski. I can't tell you how difficult that skill is, because you move into somewhere where the ball isn't. Parcells passing in anticipation. Brilliant, brilliant eyes-up rugby from Mikey Lewis. He knows the pressure's coming and puts his body in a position where he cannot be caught. How important. What a good start to the second half from the Robins.
All right, the opening game of the season. Hull KR had goal-kicking woes, didn't they, at the MKM Stadium, where they had a horror show off the tee, and they've missed a pretty presentable opportunity there. That's one miss each that you would have fancied that him and Martin would have both hit the target. Now a penalty. Now a penalty. Too much from Martin and Frawley in at the tackle.
And he's frustrated with himself as well. Is Rhys Martin. The ball punched downfield by Mikey Lewis.
I guess the big test of Leeds will come if Hull KR open up a 2-score lead. If.
Yeah, and they're starting to roll now down the middle again. Whitbread and Sue back on the field.
Here is Sue. 25 away. There was a rumour that Soaso Sue might not play tonight. He picked up a knock last week at Lee. Here now is May. Short pass to Batchelor, almost through the line. Leeds just hanging on a little bit here. Play the ball to May. May challenging the centre of the field, looking to offload. Still going here. Smith eventually will wrap him up, but about 8 metres from the line. Lewis is loading to the left. Here now is Hadley. Hadley to Lewis. Lewis short pass here. Dummy. They get it away. Up a check for Hull. He's in. Back-to-back scores for Hull Kingston Rovers. Try number 255. Or is it? Referee wants to check this. I'm not entirely sure what the decision is going to be. It looked good to the naked eye, but it's no try on field. Possible obstruction.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a live call of no try on field. We're checking obstruction. So we're looking at the path of the lead runner. We're also got to consider what the defender does. So the ball's passed out. Staunton is running it. Croft makes contact flush on Croft. So let's see the effect on that this then has on the line. The contact's flush. Croft is then knocked to ground, which then has an effect on the slide. I'm happy. I've viewed the angles I need. I have made my decision.
Well, one look was all it took for Chris Kendall to chalk off Ryan Hall's 255th Super League try, and I think having seen it again on the replay, John, that's a fair call.
Yeah, and I think the description is correct as well from Chris Kendall. So he explained how when Brodie Croft was taken out of the play by Staunton, it affected what Momirovski did. Momirovski then checked his stride because he couldn't feel like he could go out. He felt vulnerable on his inside, so that affects the defensive line's ability to operate efficiently. Correct call.
Yeah, no complaints. It was a nice handling move, but it was aided by that obstruction on Brodie Croft. 11 gone second half. That would have been a perfect way to open up this game for Willie Peters' side. What have Leeds got by way of a response? Bentley carries. Oh, he's lost it again. Second time. Look at the reaction of the Hull KR players. Bentley has come up with 2 errors at the start of this second half, and both could be crucial.
Yeah, and it's just really aggressive defence. Bentley's, look, is his own worst enemy sometimes. He's full of enthusiasm, but he's just trying to get, look, the opportunity's dominating the tackle. The opportunity for him to get up and play as quick as he wants to isn't there. And unfortunately, the errors come. And Bentley has to take his medicine along with the rest of the Rhinos team. If there's such a thing as a good error, that would you describe that as a good error. He's trying his hardest to play the ball quickly, but it just isn't on.
Yeah. 40 away. Here now come the Robins. They would be desperate to get the next points. Luckily he's wrapped up 30 away. They're loaded left again.
Halves together as well here, ominously.
Here is Hadley, gets it away to May. Short pass, and almost through the line there was Staunton, who will play it. Gets it away to Parcell, who just had his man overrun him. Sue gets the ball away here to Luckley. Luckley carries forward. 15 out. Leeds having to work overtime defensively here. Can they hang on? Nice hands there to May. Gets it to Lewis. Lewis again with Croft. What a matchup that's been between those two tonight.
Yeah, stuck to him like an absolute limpet, didn't he? Brody Croft, here they go short side.
There's nobody there. There's nobody there. And Leeds survive. Good work defensive from Leeds. They've looked good tonight when they've been tested, but now they've got to bring it out from a corner. That's not the worst place to turn it over.
No, Opicic he's gone for a bit of a Hail Mary short side, but the upside is they get to do this. Short up the defensive line and go, but here's an offload. That's how Leeds have got to react to that and respond to that.
It was a good offload as well.
Yeah, Momirovski late in the tackle just buys the Rhinos a little bit more land.
Bentley this time got to hang on to it, can't afford another error. Gets it away to Croft. They're going to attack here. Momirovski's going to attack down the short side. He's up towards halfway. He's tackled. So we've got 2 left in the set here, Leeds. They're not going to die wondering. They need help from St Helens, but at the moment they're going through hands here. Now they've got to an edge. What can Newman do? Gets it wide to Lum. Lum cuts back in. Lum's going backwards and he's tackled, having lost meters there. And this is the last tackle. There's a Hull KR player down, but I think they're okay. High kick will float towards Broadbent, who positions himself underneath it nicely. He will bring it forward again. Craven Park holds its breath because at 4 points it is a precarious lead. They have to win tonight. Warrington well clear of London. Ball just short of the 40. What is happening elsewhere then? Lee are in front at home, and a game that if they win they're in the playoffs. They lead by, well, Warrington 42 points to 0 up over London, and that may mean that the Broncos in big danger of finishing bottom. And elsewhere, Lee, last we heard, and it's still Lee 12, St Helens 0. Both those games live on Sky Sports Plus tonight. Last one for the Robins, who hoist it high. It will hold in the wind. It will be caught by Edgell, who looks up and sees a wall of red and white in front of him. Nowhere to go for Edgell and the Rhinos.
That's a brilliant kick chase for the Robins. Now they get to do it all over again. Rinse and repeat in terms of their defence. They're getting numbers in tackles. And you're starting to see Leeds Rhinos forwards now walking back. It's been played at a high intensity the first 15 minutes of this second half. Maybe the Robins feeling like the Rhinos are starting to creep just a little.
Yeah, this is playoff football. They're grinding their way towards their desired goal. It's still 24 minutes away, and you get the feeling that Leeds are going to take some chances sooner rather than later to try and win this match. They have to win. As Frawley gets it away, Edgell gets it to Croft. Croft is under pressure. Every Leeds player is offside. So the kick to Hall, he can bring it forward. Up and over his own 30, runs at Momirovski. They'll be teammates next season. Tackle made, 30 away. Here now, I wonder when we're going to see maybe changes from the bench as Lewis gets it away. Still Parcell is out there. Litton is waiting.
Yeah, Litton was the man I was thinking of, that maybe just to inject a little more fizz. But Parcell's had an outstanding game. There is room for both of them in the starting lineup.
I wonder if they were to score next Hull KR, if you would see Litton injected into the game. He scored late on, didn't he, at Headingley to win the game in round 18. Here they go now. Another high kick. Another tester. This time Roberts underneath it. Oh, he's dropped it and they're offside. Well, is this a kickable opportunity is my first thought. Or do you go for the points? Roberts never looked comfortable under that.
No, I don't think they take the two here. He never looked comfortable, did Roberts, again, the ball, we've been talking about this, as soon as it gets above stand height, never look comfortable, and they're running.
Yeah, it wasn't a gimme kick, far from it, and you can see why. 4 points could be crucial. There's not been a 2-score lead tonight. Hull KR about to open one up here now with May. Turns it back, luckily carries to within 5. Is this Hull KR's moment to wrap up that top 2 spot and week 1 of the playoffs off? Sue is wrapped up a couple of metres away. They're probing, they're asking questions here. Is this their moment? They'll get it away. They wanted to run around, it didn't happen. Good one-on-one tackle on the line. Not really asked too many questions here. They're keeping it close. They're going with Sue! Route 1, but did he ground it? Did he ground it? That is the question. Referee wants to have a look. So Sue said he grounded it, and Jack Smith agrees with him. This could be the moment for the Robins. Have the Rhinos finally cracked?
Okay, it's tackle 4. We have a live call of try on field. So does Sue maintain possession all the way to the ground? Obviously his left hand is off it. Does he keep his right hand on the ball at all times? He appears to on that angle. Just go around and explore all the angles. Okay, this is going to be the best angle that I've got. Sue is in possession of the ball and grounds the ball. I've viewed the angles I need. I've made my decision.
The free scoring, Soaso Sue crashes over. They kept it close to the ruck area, and eventually Leeds resolve broke relief around Craven Park. Soaso Sue's 7th Super League try of the season, and now the Robins have a 2-score lead.
It was a Sue special, wasn't it? We covered the game at Lee last week when he crashed over. Yes, sir, Soaso Sue, short range, doesn't matter where you score them from. That's his 7th, if you can believe it, for a prop forward in Super League. And Matt Parcell with another pass on the button gives him every chance. He's been a brilliant signing, hasn't he?
Well, he's a different version in 2024 to the one maybe we saw last year. He's much improved, and he's scoring tries for fun, the big man. And thankfully, from a Hull KR perspective, this should be an easier kick for Lewis.
Yeah, what a critical point in the game. You asked, did they go? There was a potential there, not a gimme 2 points, but a 2 points. I think the Robins sensed, and they have done for maybe a couple of minutes, that the Rhinos were creaking. And it is through that middle third, through the front door, through the big men.
Another 2 to the tally. Lewis is good from in front, and all of a sudden now Leeds' season is in danger of slipping through their fingers. A season that at one point offered great hope. They trail here by 10, and with Lee winning at the Lee Sports Village, Leeds' hopes are fading by the second.
And it's not complicated stuff, is it? But it's really effective, particularly...
Oh, this could be an error. That is a huge error. Well, that was a to me, to you moment there. And complete miscommunication. Ryan Hall and Sue may be involved there. Interesting who was on the back fence there, because they never even went for the ball. Ryan Hall it was.
Yeah, it's Jack Broadbent's ball. Should have been. He's your full-back. He's the one who's got the best view. But we've been talking all night, haven't we? The weather, the wind, the conditions in this part of the country. Unpredictable.
But from having the ball coming out of their own end, ooh, that was a big shot, wasn't it, there from Storm on James Donaldson. Last outing for the Rhinos as it stands. Alexki trying to get through. 15 out, but Rovers, having just got that 2-score lead, have opened the door wide open here for Leeds. Can Leeds hit back? Frawley gets it away to Smith. He's wrapped up. Desperation here from the Robins. If they can see this set out, they're a big step nearer a top 2. If they can't, it's game back on. Here's Donaldson again.
Croft's your danger man. Wherever Croft is, and he's pulling Edgell to the right-hand side of the field. They're loading on the right edge.
Here they go now. Frawley to Croft. Croft puts the kick in. Was that played? Oh, it was, but it was knocked on by Edgell. He had Let's have a play at that. And they come up with an error, and that will be a turnover. So Rovers survive.
And
surprised he went for the kick there,
no,
John?
I'm not. It was the right call because they loaded up. Ryan Hall has to stay on the end of that defensive line. If the kick had been, if he could have navigated it way through the legs of the Hull KR defenders, that was a real try-scoring opportunity.
18 remain here at Craven Park. Hull Kingston Rovers, as it stands, are going to get week 1 of the playoffs off. They're going to watch teams 3, 4, 5 and 6 battle it out if they can hang on. For Leeds, as it stands, season over. Now a penalty from the scrum. Well, we asked the question at half-time, John, could Leeds keep up the intensity? They came out, made an error within 3 minutes of the restart, and from that point they've been on the back foot. Yeah.
I just think there's an element of fatigue. The way they're trying to play, particularly since Brad Arthur came across, they're putting a lot of emphasis here, line speed, in defence, and it burns an awful lot of energy. It's not something you can flick a switch midway through a season and start doing. I mean, Brad Arthur gets a full pre-season with these guys. I think you may see a different beast, but there's an awful lot of fatigue in the legs of the Rhinos now. Yeah, it's a long old year, we know that. We're in the final round of the regular season. The race for Old Trafford is getting to the closing stages now. It may well be tonight if Lee wrap up their playoff spot. We will know our 6. All with May. Gets it to Lewis. Lewis, decoy runner, gets it away to Opacek. Opacek. We've got the try at the start of the second half. Is tackled. Lewis is going short side. The kick for Edgell. He's going to catch this in goal. No, he jumps into the field of play and he's caught in goal, but he's offside. Hall was offside, or a tackle in the air, I think is the decision. It's nanoseconds, in it. Whereas Ryan Hall's done really well. Look at Ryan Hall navigating 2 players to make sure there's kick pressure on, and it's, Jesus, not much in that. Technically, it's a technical offence. Is that one, if more than anything else? Edgell off the floor. We know why the rule's there. Yeah. No, the rule is the rule. It's one of those, once you see it and he's touched him, it's a tackle, and now a penalty conceded by Lewis. Okay, I've just got to keep their composure here. The job is not yet done. It's far from done.
I think you've got yourself there.
Lewis saying that his ball was, that hand was clamped on the ball. As Leeds get over halfway, they've not had any real possession, have they, barring that last set here? Can they get some points of their own and really put this one in the melting pot? They've got a chance on that left-hand side. Lum again cuts back in field. He seems reluctant to go down the touchline side at the moment. But he gains some valuable metres and is tackled 30 away. Ball back to that short side. Reece Martin into contact is wrapped up. 3 tackles left in the set. The Rhinos have been pretty good by and large. Here is Croft, the main man, trying to work his way through traffic. Tackle 15 away. 2 left for Leeds. Try here makes life interesting. Here's Frawley. Oh, that was a good straight line run, but good tackle from Hadley. And the last one here for the Rhinos. Coming back towards the middle with Frawley. Gets it to Smith, who finds Croft, who's got to an edge. Croft gets it away to McDonald, but nowhere to go for McDonald. And that'll be the handover. Look for a second. Croft had got to the edge, but McDonald didn't quite read it.
It makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Gets across into another defensive lane. But you're right, McDonald didn't adjust, or couldn't adjust, didn't have time to adjust.
Lee 12, St Helens 6 latest score. Not all over at the Lee Sports Village either. So Leeds, if they get a try back here, then who knows where this season is going.
They've got work to do, because I said heaped praise on them in the first half, saying, look, with the very limited opportunities they had in attack, they were clinical. Not so in the second half.
Yeah. It's live on Sky Sports Plus right now. Ball now working its way short side, miss out pass. Oh, great ankle tap tackle. 46-0, Warrington lead London, and that might well consign London to the foot of the Super League table at the end of the season. Here now is Lewis, gets it away. Ball taken forward by Brown, 35 out. Rovers just had to do a bit of defending. What can they do going the other way? Last one, 14 remains here. Lewis is going to go high again. Here comes Hiku. Hiku, ball on the ground, caught by Hiku on the bounce. Is that another set? It is. Another error from a high kick. And now Hull Kingston Rovers, can they put it to bed here and now? Surely another score will wrap it up.
James, get out of there!
They're 2 metres out. They're going short here to Brown. Brown is wrapped up. All centre field. They're going out wide. They've got the numbers, have they? Hiku flick pass. They're in. Try. Burgess reaches out to score, and that might just do it. Jack Smith checks and points to the spot. A 3-score lead for the Robins. They are nearly there.
Joe Burgess, try number 13. Petter Hiku's pass is a thing of beauty. It's a game-breaking moment from a man who's come over in his first season and made that centre position his own. He was the man who put the pressure on Edgell, but take a look at this. I can watch this all night long. It's a great finish in the corner, but tell you what, look at this for a pass. Wonderful, unsighted. He had incredible trust in his right wing man that he was going to be in the right place at the right time, and that's your game. That's your game-breaking moment. Burgess with the try, Petter Hiku with the pass, and it was a worldie.
Hiku with the assist, and now they are 14 points to the good. All level at half-time, 10-10. Tries from Opachik, Sue, and now Burgess. I mean, the Robins are nearly there. Willie Peters, I'm sure, taking a deep breath, a sigh of relief. They are almost there with 12 minutes remaining. Tough old kick for Lewis on the sideline. He'd like it to go over. But now Leeds have got to score 3 to get anything out of this game. Leeds huddled at the side of the post. Time running out for the Rhinos. Can Lewis convert from out wide? The crowd will tell us here. There's the roar, there's the kick. 16 points to lead. The Robins, up the Robins, they're coming second as it stands. We've said that a lot tonight, as it stands, but it's been an ever-changing night of rugby league.
Take a look at that ball. What a wonderful, wonderful pass from Petter Hiku. Whoever's putting that man's highlight reel together for 2024, stick that in your top 2 or 3 moments. Not just the quality of the pass, but the importance of it in the context of this game, in the context of the season, in his first year as a Robin. Petter Hiku, that pass, his 13th try assist of the year for Burgess.
What? Lee 12, St Helens 12.
Oh, don't tell any Leeds.
That's gone out on the full for Leeds.
What a cruel irony that would be.
Well, should Lee fail to win, the Catalan Dragons, who might well be watching this somewhere in the city tonight, they're at the MKM tomorrow, opportunity may well be knocking for them. Let's have a look then. You can watch closing stages over on Sky Sports Plus. Lee all level. They were 12 points to 0 up. It's 12-12. And Warrington doing what they had to do. It's been a tri-fest over the last couple of weeks. 52 points to 0 now. They lead. Those St Helens tries, Makinson and Knowles for St Helens. Can they finish it off here? Can they finish it off in style? Here is Litton. Litton looking to probe and get through his tackle. Quick play of the ball. Almost too quick there. Staunton just collects it and drives it forward now.
Release, tackle 4, stay.
They swing it back centre field. They'd like an insurance score, of course they would. Here now May, closed down, not the best pass, picked up well by Broadbent. Broadbent carries forward, and they're 15 out here. And Leeds once again on the back foot. Last tackle. Ball works its way across. Are they going to go with a kick? No, they're going power play. They're going to say to Leeds, you can have it inside your 10, where we say you can have it.
Yeah, it's a solid set, isn't it, for the Robins?
It is. Well, that is as it stands at the moment, but that's with Saints and Lee level. Now, that could well change. If they end level, they'll go to golden point. It's highly unlikely it will end level after that. What a night to be the as it stands man at Sky Sports.
It's going to be, LC are going to be very, very busy, you would imagine. Yeah, I think there's a couple of twists or turns yet to come.
They get all year off, John, and then tonight we've got a double shift. Here come Leeds. Well, it looks like mission impossible at the moment. They will be kicking themselves if they leave the field here tonight and Lee don't win. Ball now with Croft. He's always a threat. Cannot switch off when he's involved. Ball here. Ackers to Frawley. Sends it high. Blows on the wind. Broadbent underneath it. Made that look easy. He made that look easy. So tomorrow, it could be that the Dragons need to win to get in the playoffs. They're at Hull FC, live 2:55 Sky Sports Plus. Then on Sunday, it is knockout football in the Women's Super League. Leeds take on York, the champions, at 4:30, Sky Sports Plus. And then it's followed by Saints, looking for the treble, taking on the Wigan Warriors at 7 o'clock. What a great time to be a rugby league fan. What a great time to be watching this superb sport.
Isn't it just? And it's been a really competitive Super League at the top end at least, and some real battles as well in that for those 4th, 5th and 6th.
Edgell bursting away. There could be a break on here. Edgell caught in possession, but that's a great kick return when it looked like there was nothing on.
He's been brilliant, hasn't he? He's been outstanding. There's been a couple of errors there that have been costly, but I think his all-round game has been top draw.
Ball here, working forward. Leeds are gambling here. Newman gets it away. There's the Edgell run that maybe sets up one last chance. Ball bounces towards Lum. Lovely footwork from Lum. Tell you what, he has coincided a lot, but his feet are fantastic. Could be a consolation. It could be the start of a remarkable comeback. Who knows? Here's Croft. Gets it away to Newman. Newman standing. He's found a gap. He's working his way to the edge. They've got the overlap. Now there's a chance. Can Lum back himself this time? Tackled 8 metres away. Still got a couple of tackles left here, Leeds. Ball works its way to Smith. Smith gets it to Edgell. Edgell dummies, goes, tackled.
Yeah, just a little flat that play, wasn't it? Lacked impetus, lacked shape, and they get to the end of the set into Cross hands.
Crossfield kick, high kick. Could be gathering this. Leeds, ball's on the ground. Who's come up with it? Hull KR have by the skin of their teeth, and it's May who has it.
There's a messy end to the set, wasn't it? But Hull KR won't mind, they won't care. They've got 6.5 minutes to close out this game. They don't need to score any ball points. They need to do the sensible thing. Conservative play and book their place in the top 2.
There has been another score at the Lee Sports Village. And Lee are back in front by 16 points to 12. Last one for the Robins. Lewis kicking from deep. Ball will go to Edgell on the full. Collects it on his own 20. Comes forward. He's had, barring that one error. Ooh, that was a strong tackle. Barring that one error, he's had a fantastic game tonight.
Yeah.
But sadly, when you're a fullback, John, that one error is magnified.
Yeah, that's it. There's so little margin for error in those positions. There's been an error here. Oh no, it's a penalty. Activity in the play the ball, hands in the play the ball.
Hull KR are not done yet. They're not done yet. And now the kick for touch.
Keep coming. On the floor, let's go.
Here's Lasoni. Lasoni carries it. Is there a consolation score for the Leeds Rhinos? And that at the moment is all it would be. Ball working its way to Reece Martin, whose try opened up the game. Now they're getting it to Croft. Here now it's Lum. Lum weaves his way through one. Can't find an offload this time. But Leeds are right where they want to be. Ball works its way across here to Frawley. Short pass, Lasoni. Wrapped up. Into the final 5 we go. Ball going back left. That's looked to be a good edge for them. Cross little kick through.
Oh, well tidied up.
Hiku is there.
Really well tidied up. And he had to be. Had to anticipate. Got down low. Dangerous position to put your body. He's tidied the end up. What was a really threatening kick. And the Rhinos are ramping up here, but it's going to be to no avail. Time is against them.
It is. Well, it is. Hull KR working out of their own end. Here they go again. He's had a good night quietly, Ryan Hall. You mentioned right at the start, it's a night for big names to stand up. They don't get any bigger than Ryan Hall. And he's been phenomenal. Offload here. A chance for Lynn. Flicks the ball away. Inside the 40, they nearly got a flourish at the end. Here the kick is high from Litton. One more for Edgell to deal with. Deals with it well, but he's going to be tackled 15 off his own line. There's some tired Leeds bodies now. They know their season is done. They know that they're not going to be making the playoffs, but can they end with a flourish themselves? Looking to work it along the back line. Newman, short pass, it's hot potato stuff now. Here's Roberts, tackled inside his own 30. Ball works its way to Croft, gets it out wide. Again, Lum is going to be showed the touchline. Again, he cuts back in. This time he breaks through, weaving in and out, still going to youngster. Can he get the pass away? He does to Ackers. Ackers' pass was knocked down, and it's going to be another set of 6 for Leeds.
Oh, so what a brilliant weaving run. That's how what a well-balanced gliding runner he is. He needs to find a corner.
They've got numbers left here, right here, Leeds. If they go through the hands, surely they score. Edgell needs to find a pass. He gets it away to Roberts. Roberts cuts back in. He's tackled.
Yeah, they didn't have the right players, the right positions, though, did they?
They're knocking on the door. Lasoni, route 1. Can he find an offload? No, he can't. 2.5 remaining. Leeds numbers to the left this time. Ackers turns it back for Donaldson. Can he end with a score against his former club? He's held up over the line. 2 minutes remaining.
We're seeing a spirited finish from the Rhinos, aren't we? But we said at the start of the piece, are we potentially seeing a changing of the guard here? The Rhinos, 11 grand final appearances in the Super League eras, as tensions start to get a little heated.
Lewis needs to get out of here now. The game's won. Don't get involved, Mike.
Just get out.
Yeah, and if there's one chink in the armour, and I genuinely think you're looking at the man of steel elect there. It's the temperament, isn't it? It's such a finely balanced thing on a maverick, inspirational, ball-playing ball of energy. Just finding that balance. Every now and again, the petulance of youth just rears its head a little bit, doesn't it? But is this the changing of the guard? Are we now seeing a genuine new title contender in Hull KR?
James, that way with the ball.
Ackers waits to play the ball.
Stay, Jack, get on the line.
Leeds looking for a late consolation. Here now is Frawley, finds Croft. Croft gets it wide. Little footwork there from Newman. Newman cuts in. Newman gets the ball away. Well caught, Lasoni did well there. Lasoni trying to power his way through. Shot goes in on him. Tackle is made. They're coming short side here. McDonald tries to bump off one. He's tackled and pushed back into the field of play. 2 tackles remaining. Defiance from Leeds. As Ackers tries to poach one, he's over. And Ackers has scored his first try of the season for the Leeds Rhinos. And Ackers has the final say and gets over the line.
And it's Ackers with an important try for him, because he'll avoid a certain run tomorrow, tradition at the end of a regular season. Go and look that up if you don't know what I'm talking about. But it's mere consolation for the Leeds Rhinos. It's short-range stuff, close-range stuff, out-muscles Broadbent, grounds the ball. The conversion attempt is good, but it won't matter. It won't matter, unfortunately, for the Rhinos.
Sorry, Dan.
So the gap is down to 10, but the Robins are not bothered. For them, they've done what they needed to do tonight, and that is wrap up the victory. That guarantees them second on the league ladder.
That week off's really important as well. They've got, you know, Niall Evans has got his HIA protocols to go through. You've got Kalepi Tanganoa that's nursing a hamstring tweak. So you only now realise how important that week off may well be for OKR.
The Robins take all the time they can. 39 seconds remain. Leeds, a consolation, went to the very end, but their efforts will come up short. Are they going to try and gamble and get an outrageous score to round off the season? They are, but there's no offload available, and there might be 2 more tackles. Leeds working short side. Here's Croft, puts the kick in, picked up by Lewis, shovels the ball back in field, and then it's back to Croft. As you were, just fall on the ball, win the game. That might do it. This is the last one now. There's a knock on, and that's it. Hull Kingston Rovers finish second in the Super League table. They will get week 1 of the playoffs off. There's no mass celebration amongst the players. I think they feel it's a small box ticked as they aim to reach their first ever Super League Grand Final. For Leeds, their season is over. They fall short of making the playoffs, but for Hull KR, the dream goes on. 26 points to 16. It's handshakes all round, but the Robins are in the top 2. They have beaten the Leeds Rhinos by 26 points to 16. All the reaction to come here at Sewell Group Craven Park. They've done it, but absolutely no celebration on the field. This is a team with its eyes set on the biggest prize of all.
Yeah, and they know they've been in a battle as well, don't they? They know that the Leeds Rhinos have made this an incredibly tough evening for them. The quality shone through. There were moments of brilliance in there. I'm thinking about Parcells' performance. I'm thinking about Petter Hiku's pass. Suaso Su from close range. These were all real moments. And this is the moment of the game. For my player of the game, Petter Hiku. It's a piece of brilliance. It's a piece of eyes up, instinctive, off-the-cuff brilliance from Petter Hiku.
Wonderful pass, and it was the try that wrapped things up. Well, there is our player of the match, Petter Hiku. Petter, congratulations on the award. Congratulations on the win. It means you're in the top 2.
Yeah, mate, that's something we sort of worked forward to from the start. I think from pre-season, everyone sets a goal, and the last 2 weeks we sort of had to win to cement a top 2, and that's what we went after, and we sort of just narrowed it down just to 2 big efforts, and one of them tonight was scrappy start. We sort of needed to discipline a bit early, but yeah, we're dug deeper and we got the 2 points.
Talk to us about the last 2 weeks after that heartbreaking loss at Wigan, where maybe the League Shield got away from you, but you bounced back in some style with 2 big wins.
Yeah, obviously, well, there was a goal to go out there and get a shield, something for the club, but obviously we fell short there against Wigan, but we sort of just narrowed our focus to the next job, and obviously that was the next game, and that's something we sort of pride ourselves on, is bouncing back from a loss. Obviously we sort of went a few in a row there with a win, so I think just as a team it was something to sort of show the spirit, to keep the spirits high after a loss, and I think that's what we did, and yeah, we still got a lot to do towards this back end of the year.
Petter, it's Wellesley. Congratulations on the individual award. Congratulations on the win. A win that sees you with a week off. And then, I'm guessing massively importantly for you and your squad members, a semi-final in front of this crowd, in this stadium, with this atmosphere.
Yeah, I think that's a bonus for us, getting the semi-final at home. The fans here at Craven Park, they obviously turn up every weekend just to support us here at home, and I think it's a big help for us here winning our games at our home game. But yeah, obviously getting that home semi is a big reward for us, and I'm just hopefully, yeah, we just sort of focus on our next job, get the bodies recovered, get a few boys back, and yeah, go after it.
Without being giving away any trade secrets, Petter, what did Willie say at half-time?
It was just about our character. Obviously, towards, like, we give them some disciplines, and then obviously we couldn't defend back-to-back sets on our goal line. Obviously, just down that end, it was just a bit of character of bouncing back, and that's what this time of the year is about. Obviously, people make mistakes in big moments, and then it's just to see if you can sort of bounce back and get back into the game and at your best. And yeah, that was sort of the speech, just putting the belief back in the players.
Well, enjoy the award, enjoy the night, and enjoy your week off. We'll see you in 2 weeks, 80 minutes away from the grand final.
No worries. Cheers. Thanks, guys.
Cheers. Petter Hiku, our Betfred player of the match there. Big smile on his face. He knows they're a step nearer. The Rhinos' season is over. No joy for them tonight, but here at Craven Park, there's almost a surreal atmosphere now. It's like the nerves have all gone and everyone's just breathing a huge sigh of relief here. Yeah, it was so much nervous energy in the stadium building up to this. It was really fizzing, wasn't it? And then I think they expected that procession. It didn't happen, largely down to Leeds' execution, but they got there in the end. They did indeed, and the man who's guided Hull Kingston Rovers to their first ever top 2 finish is Willie Peters. Willie, congratulations. Not an easy night.
No, it certainly wasn't. I heard you talking about nerves, and we certainly had that. I had that in the coach's box, but, you know, proud of what they did in the second half. You know, I thought they... you know, I thought Leeds were better in the first half, but we were lucky to go in at 10-all, and then I was really proud of the second half, how we fought back.
What did you say at half-time?
Oh, just basically we weren't going to win the way we were playing, so we just needed to go back to doing what works for us, and the players did that. So, yeah, they knew, they were honest with that first half. I didn't have to say a great deal.
OK, what does it mean? Now you've achieved it, what does it mean to you, and what does it mean to this club? You're now 80 minutes away from Old Trafford, and you'll be playing here in 2 weeks. Yeah,
it's obviously, we want to celebrate the little wins along the way, but you know, we're in a position now to fight to win this title, so we want to do that. That's what we're striving to do. So, you know, we're not going to be happy finishing in a semi or short now. We want to go all the way, and that's every team that's playing in the finals. I want to do the same, so we're no different.
It was interesting, the reaction of the team at the end, Willie. There was no major celebration. It was a team like, this is a box ticked on the way to our end goal.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get any trophies for doing what we've done. You know, we came second in the regular season. We're consistent with our performances. Obviously, Wigan won the League Leaders' Shield, so they get silverware for that. So we haven't done anything yet. We're proud of what we've done so far, but you know, we're not content. We need to, you know, tonight, especially that first half, won't cut it. We need to do more than that to go where we want to go.
Just a quick one. What does the next 2 weeks look like?
They'll get a few days off now, which is good. So we obviously had 2 different programs. We only wanted to focus on the one, so they'll get a few days off, and you know, we'll still train with intense. They'll train with intensity for this week, a couple of days, and they'll get some days off as well to freshen up. So they need to freshen up. There's no doubt about that.
Good stuff. Enjoy the night. Congratulations on the achievement. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Cheers. Willie Peters there after his side wrapped up a second-place finish in the Super League. And it was a second-half performance that really took the game away from the Leeds Rhinos. 26 points to 6. Tries in the second half. Opachik, Sue and Burgess wrapped it up. Then Acker's late try was only a consolation. Right, what's happened elsewhere then in the Super League? Well, we know what happened last night. Wigan wrapping up the League Leaders' Shield and Huddersfield winning. But tonight, Lee got the win. They are in the top 6. Lee 18, St Helens 12, and Warrington a big win over London. That means tomorrow that Catalans, their playoff hopes are over. That game is live, 2:55 on Sky Sports Plus. So the regular season is almost over. We have got that one game to come tomorrow. Hull against the Catalan Dragons. You'll see it live on Sky Sports Plus 2:55. And on Sunday, playoffs in the Women's Super League. The Leeds Rhinos take on the defending champion York Valkyrie. 4:30 Sky Sports Plus. And Saints going for the treble take on the Wigan Warriors. That's 7 o'clock on Sky Sports Plus. And then it's the men's elimination playoffs. Friday the 27th, Eliminator 1, Sky Sports Plus at 7:30. And on Saturday, Eliminator 2 is 5 o'clock. Looking forward to that. It's a big night here at Craven Park. The Robins, for the first time ever, have finished second in the Super League. They've beaten the Leeds Rhinos by 26 points to 60.
Sky Sports. Feel it all.